What's up, Capricorn? This is Jesse with 44 Astro with a general full moon tarot reading for the full moon coming up on February 24th. This will be a full moon in Virgo, 5 degrees Virgo. It'll be at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be in the 13th mansion of the moon. 13 seems like a scary number, but it's actually a good mansion, specifically for sex, if that's what you're looking for. But it's also good for starting new financial things, opportunities, changing your hair if you're into that. Ooh, right there. But it's auspicious for overindulgence, so be careful how much you eat and drink. For Capricorn Ascendant, your 8th or 9th house, the house of the occult, the house of sex, the house of transformation, and then the house of your philosophy on life, higher wisdom, travel. The moon is opposite the sun, conjuncting Saturn and Mercury. That is very alchemical in nature. Okay. So it's very alchemical in nature. This means that this is a good time to go within and start trying to balance the light and dark aspects of yourself, because Saturn represents the dark and the sun represents the light. They are two sides of the same coin. And Mercury, of course, is the base energy in which everything is created, if you understand what he represents, Quicksilver. Also, in 9th or 10th house, 8th house occult, they wanted to stop. So you could really you could really connect right now. You can really balance out some things. And you can even get a whole new philosophy on life, right? So, Venus has been touching Mars and Pluto for a while now, and she's moving off. But the energy has been extremely intense, and it can be extremely sexual in nature. But it can also be anger, if not channeled correctly, or rage, because Pluto represents rage, Mars represents anger, or can. So and Venus is a lot of times your relationships or your love life. So just be wary of that, and try to channel the energy when and where you can. Your card was conclusions are in reach. So there's something that you're wondering about. You are about to find out. And we got the sun in the outcome. Could be something to do with the fire sign that you're wondering about. But it's saying full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach, Capricorn. It doesn't want to show it. I mean, the current situation, you're confused about something. You're asking about something you want clarity on, but clearly if conclusions are within reach, you're probably like this. Only you'll know what that is. I mean, it's going to be different for each of you, but it's something you're pondering and contemplating. And it looks like you've been going within to try to find the answers. You're trying to get the light. And this is saying that confusion is about to be extinguished. It's going to be lit up by this light. Could be something to do with a fight you got in. I don't mean like necessarily physical, but like arguments, or it could even be something you're arguing with on social media. It could be a family member, anything like that. Some squabbling that was around you. And you're trying to find some kind of solution to this situation. It could be people you care about, or you're just worried about the fallout of that occurrence or that argument, or those people fighting, or whatever the situation is. In the recent past, you may have recently got into a relationship, or you left one, because it's in the recent past. But it's saying conclusions are within reach, and it could be something to do with your significant other, this argument, right? And it may not be that you left them. It just may be that you're having an argument right now. Because in the near future, you have manifestation. You have something that you're creating. And again, the questions could be about that. It could be something you're trying to create in your relationship. The unconscious energy influence around you is truth. So there's truth all around you. There's the opportunity to give truth, to give victory in whatever this situation is. It's saying conclusions are within reach. So whatever fallout this caused, especially if it has to do with your personal romantic relationship, maybe it was your spouse's friends that you argued with or something like that, and it could be causing some kind of tension in the relationship, right? There are conclusions, there are things that can be done. You are working in the right direction. You will create the solution that you need. There will be a healing. You right now, you're feeling real passionate or strong about something new. This could be something that you're trying to do that's new. You might be trying to have a new love relationship, or if you're in a relationship, you're trying to change the dynamic of it. Because this is you right now, being real passionate. It could be sexual energy too now. And maybe that's what you're trying to manifest. It's normal. We're people. It's what we do. But in your environment, you have a wish or you have healing guidance. So that's good. So you have everything you need around you. You have very good influence in your environment, or there's some kind of healing taking place. And it could just be like from whatever this argument was or whatever this fight that happened. There should be some healing coming around about that. It could be physical healing too, but it also could be a wish. You getting what you wish. Like maybe there was an argument about whatever this thing you're trying to get or trying to do within your relationship or in whatever situation, and that you're trying to manifest. And like maybe it caused some kind of arguments because they're like, oh, well, you can't do this way, you can't do that. And you're like, yes, I am. I'm doing it this way, or I'm doing this thing that whoever doesn't want you to do. But you're going to do it anyway. And you have the energy to be able to do it and accomplish it, because it's saying you're going to have to work hard, though. The advice is to work hard. Stay working hard. And for Capricorn, it's nothing. Capricorns are work. They work hard. That's what they do. They literally represent work. That's your 10th house is the house of work, the vocation. And Capricorn is the goat. So they work very hard. It's not a problem for a Capricorn. The outcome is shining like the sun. So you getting what you want. So if you're looking for prestige, if you're looking for recognition, you're going to get it. And that's kind of what this is saying. Maybe you're trying to stand out in some way. You're trying to get recognition in some way. And that is a Capricorn thing. That is a Saturn thing. Wanting to have your respect. You want to earn it, but you want to have it. And I think you're going to get it. Looks like you're going to get, the conclusions are within reach. So whatever you're trying to accomplish, you're trying to get recognized in some way. You're trying to get that prestige. You're trying to get that recognition. You're trying to get that level up. The conclusions are here. You just need to navigate it. You need to navigate whatever this is. You may be having to make peace with some people. Maybe it's people in your close circle. One of them could even be your spouse or somebody very close to you, family member. But the conclusions are within reach, so you will be able to work this out. You're going to have to work on it, but it's going to leave you sitting right where you wanted to be to begin with. I mean, you got the star and the sun. That's good. That's very, very good. Those are probably two of the best cards, if not the best cards in the entire tarot deck. Okay, Capricorn, it looks like whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish, you are going to accomplish it. Whatever you're manifesting, you're going to get it. The light will be shining on your confusion very soon, and there will be no more confusion. All right, Capricorn, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it would help me and motivate me to continue to do this. Also, I made a Saturn video on astrology. It's very in-depth. I suggest you watch it. I'm going to do Saturn in each house very soon, signs and houses. You'll be hard-pressed to find a more in-depth video on Saturn. And I even have my own views that are probably... you're probably not going to see too much anywhere else. But you don't have to if you don't want to either. But I clipped it up too in clips, so you can kind of break down some of it. You don't have to watch the whole 55-minute, but I would suggest watching the whole 55-minute, especially before you start. Before you watch whatever, if you do want to watch Saturn in whatever house you have him in, when I put that video up, you're going to want to see what Saturn represents a lot. I'll probably bring a lot of it in the video, but still, it'll be very helpful. Okay, thank you for being here, Capricorn, and I hope to see you here again.